Hello. Hello. Well, I'm going to go live. There've been a lot of inquiries, about my lost wallet. And just tell you, I'm surviving. I'm doing pretty good. Trying my best to just deal with it. It's just so much nonsense. I don't know if you have all ever have lost a wallet or something like that, but, the money is bad enough to lose. It's still got a pit in my stomach about it because it was so much. But anyway, I think the worst thing about the whole ordeal was actually just getting the identifications and stuff back. All my licenses, you got to realize I had my Florida driver's license in there. I had my concealed carry permit in there. I had my air conditioning contractor's license in there. I've had, my passport was in there. All the credit card, the debit cards, you name it, there's just so much in there. And it was just crazy to get it back. I know, actually, that was the easiest one, was my concealed carry to get back. They actually even give me a little bit of a discount. I mean, it only was $15 to replace it. Walk in, but I had to have my driver's license and I had to pay with a money order. So I had to go back over to Walmart and get a money order. And I figured, well, I'm in Walmart anyway. Might as well just get a wallet so I can carry it. But anyway, at least I've got that. Hi, baby. But so now, yeah, I've got a brand new wallet. Check it out, man. And I got two little things: my Florida driver's license and my concealed carry. And look, I even got $1 left. But look how empty it is everywhere. As an old man, you start accumulating stuff in there, all your family photos and your kids' photos, and, it's just so much in there that's just so personal and so valuable to you. You can't even put a number on that stuff, But just the pain in the butt it was. I went to the bank. My daughter had sent me $50 to PayPal. So I transferred over to my bank account, right? So I go to the bank and I went to go and, turn off my, to shut down my debit card and everything. And then I did that and I says, is there a way that I can get, $50 out so I can at least get my driver's license back? And they're like, no, sir, we can't. You don't have a driver's license. We need some kind of ID. You talk about a pain in the butt. Something about Zion Ministries. Repost that so I can see. I don't know if I can. Yeah, here I go. Yes, I'm in Florida. Zion Ministries. Yeah, the concealed license was, pretty easy. It was difficult to get first time, but yeah, it was definitely easier to replace it. And when I walked back in, they was very nice. It's probably one of the easiest things I was ever to go to get. The driver's license was sort of a pain in the butt, with that. I mean, I guess just the busyness and the waiting time and all that stuff just to get it. And I mean, but yeah, you'd be surprised. No sympathy from nobody, man. I'm telling you, not at all. They don't care. They're just there to make their bucks, I guess. A few dollars. All right, thank you. I'll try to look that up later on. But yeah, it was definitely has been a challenge. It's been an emotional roller coaster. It's been everything. But well, anyway, the bank wouldn't give me any money, so I'm like, pulling your hair out. I don't have nothing to pull out. But anyway, that's how I felt. So my pastor friend, my mentor, Jack, he went and had lunch with him yesterday, and he gave me the money to, to be able to get my licenses and stuff back. So God bless him. I mean, he's definitely been a very super valuable, lovable friend, ever since I've ever met him, and that was over probably 20 years ago. But yeah, he bent over backwards to help me get that back up and going. I'll try to repay him as soon as I can get some other work or something, to get myself back up. But at least I got my driver's license and my permits, so that's a good thing. Those are the two most important documents away at the moment, anyway. And I gotta fill out a bunch of applications and stuff to do my passport all over. But yeah, besides that, my credit cards and stuff, they said it's like, I don't know, a week or something out, they'll send it to me in a week or 10 days or something like that, they said. So Lord knows how much longer that's going to be. But yeah, it's just going to have to sit idle for a while here. Did you get your bed built, huh? Glad to hear that, Hank. So when are you going to be? You're going to be full time here real shortly, aren't you? So I'm glad to see that's all coming together for you, brother. And well, thanks. I've been praying for you guys as well, all of you. And I've really been struggling lately, but you know what? I think that's what it's all about. Is to join together and just to love each other with prayer. Good friendships are hard to find, and I tell you, I've made an awful lot of really good friendships on here. I really have. I can get, yeah, I can still get my PayPal. I just haven't gotten any, except the one from my daughter, and I thought I could just transfer it in my checking account, but, apparently it's, once it goes my checking account, it's locked up till I get my debit card. But yeah, my PayPal is still open, so, and it's working just fine. And no, Jaron, if you sent me one, I'll check again here shortly, but I'll respond when I make this go, permanent. I'll respond if I received it or not. But as of so far, I don't think I have. I haven't checked it in 2 days, so, but if you sent something to me, I haven't received it. But thank you very much for sending and caring. That's very blessed of you. Thank you. But if I haven't, that's why I say if anyone ever sends me anything, please let me know that you sent it. That way, if I don't get it, I can get in a hold of you and make sure that that it's, at least you take care of that it's not there. But I just hate for it to go to someone else that you didn't mean for it to go to. On the day I lost my wallet, I know the one that I got my notification from was my daughter. And did you send that to my email? So it should be my email. That should go to that. My email. Okay, I'll check and see if it's there. It should be on there, but I have to look on my phone to be able to access that account. So I'll have to do that after I get off of being live. But yes, I do appreciate that if you did. Thank you very much, sir. But yeah, it's sure been a blessing. I'll tell you. You know how people's sort of open their arms and been extremely good to me. Even had a yeah, I'm glad you caught me too. Thanks for stopping by for sure. But yeah, it's a lot of really good people on here. I tell you. I mean, it's definitely been a blessing, and that I think that's why I continue to do what I do, is because of how people, are they treat you. And like I said, I really want to be, friends and close friends with you. I mean, you can ask Hank. He was one of just my viewers for a while, and then he reached out. And thank you, Hank. Hey, I'm not sure about this live chat stuff. I have not even received, or don't know how to receive, the ones that I got last time, Hank. So before you donate anything on this here, I can't even find out or a balance or anything on that. I have no idea where that goes or how I get paid from that. So hold off on that kind of donations until you until I make sure that everything's working okay. And I think if it goes to my AdSense, I don't think they pay to like the 22nd or something. No, I don't think it goes straight to my bank. I'll check that and make sure, but I don't think I've ever received anything like that. I'll check and make sure though. But you know, I didn't know if it went to my AdSense and threw it that way to my bank. That's the only thing I ever get anything from YouTube is all through my AdSense thing. And I know that goes direct deposit right into my account. Yes, that does do that. But all the other stuff, PayPal usually just sends me a notification on my cell phone to let me know that someone has donated. I've had a lot of people say that they tried and they couldn't get, they couldn't get it to go through. And I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out how to actually make a link on my description, and I do everything it says to do, but it never lights up blue. It never turns into a link. It's just a black line, of letters and stuff. So I'm trying my best to learn this. I'm highly disqualified when it comes to editing videos and stuff like this and doing it all right. So I wonder my videos even get any views at all, because I don't know. I don't even know what a tag is. Someone says, well, you need to put tags in there. I have no clue what a tag is. So, and I think I saw one time when I had done it and I uploaded it through my phone, there was a box of something that said tag on it. And I'm wondering, I need to try to do some more studying on that and figure out what that is and how to get those and how to do it right. And I'm just really disabled in that area, I guess. It's really been tough. It's a wonder I even do what I can do. But my daughter showed me a lot of this stuff. But hey, she's coming to see me this week. She should be here sometime tonight, I think. If not tomorrow morning. But she's coming to see me. Maybe I can get her, if we get some time, to go through a little bit of it. And, maybe she can show me a little bit more to do, how to get all some of this stuff all together. Or hey, if I got some young ones out there that want to sort of give me some pointers, I'll drive to meet you. Just show me how to do things. I mean, I would love to learn how to do it all. Just to, so if you're real good at that and you're in Florida sometime, look me up, give me a holler. I mean, I would love to have lunch with you or something, or breakfast or whatever, and just sit down and maybe you can help an old man through it, and help him figure it all out. I mean, I'm sure that's probably why my channel's not ever grown that much. You see some of these people's been on here 6 months or a year, and they've got, 20, 30, 40,000 different views. It must be something that I'm doing that's causing that, not to happen. So I probably should just, I just whip myself. I can't blame anybody but me, because I don't know how to do it. I just don't know how. But, yeah, keep your eyes open on me. Good, I'm glad to see live chat's working out. Hey, there you go, Jared. I mean, I'm in Sarasota County too. I'm in Northport. I'm in South Sarasota County, right down at the line. So, be sure to have her, holler at me, look me up. I'll take her out to breakfast or lunch one day if she got a time. And then when you get down here, let me know, for sure. Good, well, come on down. We'll sure accept you with open arms, that's for sure. Hey, Cliff, how you doing there, buddy? Glad to see you, man. Cliff's another one of my buddies that calls me all the time. And he's from No Name, Colorado. You should look it up. It's off Route 70, I believe. You still got pain? Yeah, I've been doing a lot with that this morning. But finally, it was broken enough to where I just said I had to go because I had to get my license and everything all back together. Um, so everything is finally getting started anyway. So now I want to go in here and clean the house up a little bit. Wife's at work, and my daughter's coming with her new husband. They should be here sometime tonight, and I want to make sure I can straighten up the house for them. Yeah, well, it happens, you know. It sucks, it really does. But when you lose a wallet, trust me, guys, make copies of anything and everything you could possibly copy. At least photocopy it all. Your driver's license, everything. At least you have all those numbers, you know, and then you know where to call and how to get it all back. But man, this has been, I've never lost a wallet before in my life, and this has probably been one of the most painful experiences I've seen for just normal stuff. It really is. Yeah, I saw Disco had passed away just yesterday, and that broke my heart. I mean, that little guy is he loved that dog so much it was just crazy, and he was an adorable little dog. So if y'all want to pray for Chrome, I believe is his name, and his little dog Disco. He's a very good videography. I love his videos. So if you ever get to go there, go over to look at his site as well. I think he's up in Canada. But thank you. Yeah, it's pretty hard. I mean, especially I've lost an animal just not too long ago, and it's heartbreaking when you lose a loved one like that. I mean, they're almost like a kid, you know, especially after you have them, you know, 7, 10, 12, 15 years. It's tough, you know, because they become just like one of your little brothers. Yeah, it was really sad. I mean, you could tell he was just heartbroken, and it really did. It cut my heart out too, because he was a cool little dog. But I sort of related with him, you know, the way he wobbled and just sat down and wouldn't move. That's the way I would have to be if I was doing those hikes. They'd have to drag me up with a collar, you know, and pull me up the hill. But but I'm doing all right. I'm getting better, little at a time, right? That's all we can do. But no, I appreciate you guys. I know, and then I think I figured out last night also about the chats, how to do a message. I guess you do it through message, and you do it, you know, to where I can notify people that I'm coming on. So hopefully I'll try to start doing that, and that way I can set a certain date or a certain time and that I'll be on, and just give more people more of a warning, I guess, or something. That way they can make sure they turn a computer off. So either that will destroy my live chats, or that might even boost it where most people will come on and actually want to see me, and maybe they're working or whatever, they have to schedule it on. But just down here in this area, it's just such a heartbreaker, you know, to find Wi-Fi, a decent Wi-Fi to do that kind of stuff on here. The Wi-Fi in Florida is the worst, you know, of all I've seen. You got an email notice? That's good. I'm glad to see that anyway. You must have hit the little bell thing. So if you have the little bell, make sure you hit that, guys, if you want to make sure that you stay in contact with me. I mean, I would love to. I'd try to do that to everyone I follow. I follow, like, gosh, I'm up to like 2,500 people I follow. And I want to know when they post. If I don't see something from them, I'll actually go back to their channel and see if they post. But yeah, because I mean, you know, I just feel, you know, how you feel such a connection to them, you know, especially after you talk to them and you've listened to their videos, and you've actually responded back and forth, you know, and on comments and things. You get like a little connection thing going on. And I get that. I understand that. And so that's why I try to reach out all the time to anyone I see in Florida, you know, that I know. I'll try to do a shout out and let them know, hey, if you're around me, let me know. I would love to meet up with you. I don't care if you're 80 years old or 18. You know, I don't care if you're male, female, transvestite. I don't care what you are. You know, you're a person. And every one of us deserves to be loved and cared for. And, you know, so if you're in this area, seek me out. I would sure love to sit down and have a cup of joe with you or something, you know, to be able to just chat about life. And most of my followers are older men like me, you know, in my age group. And hey, I would love to meet you guys as well. You know, let me know if you're ever down this area. We'll meet up and go out to Cracker Barrel or something, sit around the rocking chairs if that's what it is, or whatever you want to do. Just let me know. I'd love to be able to meet with you guys. But anyway, yeah, I got my wallet back. Thanks a lot for your all's prayers and yeah, Hank's right about my age too. But he's like up above Tampa. Inverness is about probably about an hour drive above Tampa. I'm about an hour drive below Tampa. So if you're ever down this area on the west coast of Florida, be sure to look out for us. Yeah, thank you, Ruby. I appreciate your help and prayers. I mean, because it sure does suck losing all that stuff. So, like I said, guys, get you a little safe or something and keep it in, you know, keep it in that when you're in the van. So, you know, every time you're climbing in and out with it going in your pockets, and I don't even know how I lost it. It could have just fell out. I'm thinking it just fell out. I mean, it had to fall out of my pocket. But, I mean, what was so crazy was I didn't even go nowhere that day. I did one thing. I went to Publix and I came back to the house. And all the video, you know, conference that we looked up in Publix shows that I actually paid for my stuff. And I put my wallet back in my pocket. I put it in my front pocket. And that's all the video that I had. But yeah, I still lost it, so who knows? Well, come on, Bailey. I've been waiting for you. You've been saying that. Well, I figured the front pocket would definitely be the safest place, but I guess I had those, like, I've been trying to wear those new gym short things, you know, with real baggy gym shorts. Maybe it wasn't a good idea. I always wore jean pants, you know, and things like that, and that's why I guess I never lost something like that. But those pants in the back pocket was only about this deep. I mean, it was like 3 inches deep, if that. And I just was uncomfortable with my wallet sticking outside of the clothes, you know. So then I stuck it in my front pocket, and for some reason, I guess when I got up the truck, it just must have slipped out and fell on the ground. Yeah, Miss Bailey is from Texas, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I got quite a few people in Texas. There's quite a few of them out there in Texas. I think that's where I'm going to make my next run, is out in Texas and drive around Texas. Of course, I got a sister I hadn't seen that lives out there in Texas too. So, you know, that'll give me a reason to go out there, you know, to at least see her if no one else will meet up with me. But I would sure love to meet them. Spend some time just driving around in Texas. Brake issues and work? Yeah, well, that's terrible. Well, if I get out of Texas, I'll help you with the brakes. I just got through doing my brakes again. Yeah, I found out the problem that I was having with my brakes is actually my power steering pump. Is the leak in there is spraying on the driver's side brake pads. So it actually is not grabbing, you know. And just the passenger side is grabbing real hard. And when I hit the brakes, it sort of makes you swerve, you know, because that one wheel is the only one grabbing. And so I need to get that power steering pump fixed or whatever you need to do with that and get that leak stopped. Because it's just been a nightmare. But that's what I was doing, is trying to wait up and save some money to fix all that and get that fixed up. And then this happens, and here I am back in the same, you know, hole that I was before. So I don't know. The devil's sure trying his best to keep me off the road. Upstate New York. I have a buddy of mine that's up there. Another good friend. Hi, Devo. How are you today? I have another guy. His name is Dan. He calls me all the time too. He's from Rochester, New York. I talk to him probably every day as well. I've got like 6 or 7 of you boys I talk to quite often. I mean, Hank hasn't called me in a long time, or at least a week or so. But I do stay in contact with him. Of course, he's on my Facebook as well. So, but yeah, if you want to get a hold of me on Facebook, find me over on Facebook and friend me on there. And I mean, I don't really post on there that awful much. I'll just get on early in the morning, share a few little things, or say good morning or something. But I'm really not one to hang out there a lot. Well, maybe it is God's plan. I don't know. Who knows? It's not like the first time. It's like that's sort of what I felt about my wallet. I mean, it's not the wallet. I mean, a lot of people, I would even think that I would be more upset about the amount of money and losing the money itself. But I've been actually at peace with that. I really have. It's almost like it was meant to happen. Maybe that person that found the wallet, that was exactly what they needed to really save them and to really help them out. That's what I hope and pray. That it really meant something to them. But you know what? If you find something like that out there, at least, just even if you have to go to the post office, go to the post office, send it with no return address or something. Even put it in the box with a pair of rubber gloves on if you're afraid of it. But send it off, and send it back to them. Because the things about getting all your IDs and your personal photos and your baby pictures and all that stuff is just so important to a lot of people. When you lose that kind of stuff, that's just so valuable and so hard to ever replace. There's things in my wallet I'll never be able to replace. And it just, that's, I think, is what broke my heart the most, was the stuff that I lost. I don't know if I can handle that. Handle it losing it 6 times. Who knows? I probably will. I mean, that's about the way it is. Oh, look, my little buddy Frank's home. He's crawling across my yard. Here, I gotta show you to him. He's my little turtle in the yard. And his dad has been around here since the day I moved in. And they crawl across my yard and go find water or something or breakfast. They go across early in the morning, and then they'll return late in the afternoon. But isn't that cute? Yeah, he is so cool. But I've got 3 turtles that comes by, which is really cool. I have a so I have 2 bobcats. I've got about 60 hog, and there's about 40 of those raccoons that runs around, and there's a whole bunch of mice in this area. I don't know what it is about the mice, but it's crazy. I mean, I got 1 lot on one side, 1 lot on the other side, right at my house line. And these lots have just grown so thick and so packed. And it just, yeah, it's just ridiculous how full these lots are. And I think the ones that bother me the most is the rats. I'm trying to make sure that nothing comes into my home, because, I mean, I walked all the way around it yesterday and made sure all the seals and everything were there. I was in a parking lot recently. Yeah, I'm here at my house now because that's where I get the best Wi-Fi reception right now. I just pulled up, come back from getting my concealed carry license. So I figured I'd get on here and give you a holler and just sort of hang out for a few seconds and see how you guys have all been doing. But anyway, I got to get in the house and get a bunch of stuff done. I got company coming, and my daughter's coming to see me, and I got to do a lot of things to get prepared for them to show up. So I guess I'll let you guys go, but I just wanted to give you all an update on my wallet situation. So it wasn't thank you, Hank. Love back to you, brother. And Mr. Clip, thank you, sir, for showing up. Appreciate it, sir. And Bailey and all the other ones out there. No, I know. Well, I would figure. I checked with everybody this morning, you know, back with the police department and over at Publix and all the other places that I could think of, you know, to just to make sure if they, you know, if they found it, you know, to let me know. But no one's called me or returned a message or anything, and no one's found it yet. So that's sort of why I sort of waited till today. But I needed my driver's license. I had to have that. And I'm a concealed carry, so you know I have to have that, and those are the most two important ones. The I'll do the application stuff, and I'll get that all off. But Lord, that's, you know, that's a nightmare for the passport. But I don't really plan on going out of country, you know, anytime soon. But I do need to get it replaced. You know, as you never know when you're called to go somewhere. But we'll get that taken care of. But I'll catch you later, Ruby. Thanks for showing up, my friend. Bailey, God bless you. I'll get back to you and talk to you shortly. I'll make another video here in the next day or so, and give y'all a heads up and keep up what's I mean. Well, so God bless all of you and have a great day.